more than 10 years of experience within the talent acquisition. It's all within the banking sector and especially the French community. I've recently joined Crédit Agricole Egypt late 2021 till now. It's not the first time here to join the UFE community. I've came several times there, but it's the first time to be here, which is my pleasure. This is brief about myself. Now we'll speak about my discussion will be why you would be interested as Gen Zs to join the banking sector, and why you would be interested more to join Crédit Agricole as a bank. First, let's give كده about a hint about Crédit Agricole.
Oh,
Don't worry, we'll be here. Okay, I will give you a brief about Crédit Agricole as a group. Crédit Agricole Egypt is one of subsidiaries of Crédit Agricole Group, which is our proud. Yes, but I need you to engage with me. What do you know about Crédit Agricole?
It's a bank.
Okay, it's good. It's a bank. What's the
Agric-
nationality of the bank?
French,
Yes.
agricultural.
Yes, it's good. What about its presence worldwide, its presence locally? Don't look.
It's widely present locally and internationally.
What's your name?
Noor.
Noor. As Noor said, it is local. It's we are subsidiaries here, but we have the main headquarters is in Paris. It's one of the largest European bank worldwide. It's number 9 allocated worldwide. It's number 1 in France. We do have like 46 branches, or more than it's around 46 branches. But in Egypt, we have more than 50 branches allocated locally here in Egypt across all the governors. This is about Crédit Agricole as a group. What do you know about Crédit Agricole as an Egypt? Not Noor. I need a girl. Yeah. She's shy. Hi. What do you know about Crédit Agricole Egypt? The mic, please. So introduce yourself.
My name is Rita.
In which school? In which year?
Year 1, digital marketing.
Okay.
I know that Crédit Agricole Egypt is the most famous bank and the most professional and the most from the early 2006.
Do you know where it is? When it was located in Egypt?
I think in the 2006 or before it.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you.
Okay, as Rita said, it is located in Egypt at 2006 after the merge between Egyptian American Bank and Callion, and then the progression of the growth of the Crédit Agricole Egypt started from 2006 till 2001 due to the increase of its capital volume within the Egyptian market. What's the core objective of Crédit Agricole Egypt? We are focusing on the main pillar, which is the sustainability, innovation, and the performance. Why you think, as fresh grad and Gen Zs, the banking sector would be exciting career for you? Yes.
all right. So maybe because you get to manage the global economy and you take part in things like fractional reserve banking, where you could, for example, be able to fund aspiring businesses or fund actual government projects, whether it be in Egypt or in all the other countries listed that Crédit Agricole operates in.
Okay, that's right. What's your name?
Omar.
Omar. That's right. Any other insights? Noor.
I could add to Omar's idea is that banking is interesting as you manage people's projects, the funding specifically.
Investment.
Yes,
It's investment in both ways, individual and the corporate investment.
exactly. And personally, I believe that banking is interesting. The banking field is interesting.
Why you think it's interesting? What makes for you it's interesting?
Well,
When you hear something joining the banking sector, what it makes you interested you rather than joining any corporate or any FMCGs?
I'm a business major, business informatics and data analysis. So
Well, yes. In the last year? In which year are?
I am a first year student.
Okay.
I'm a fresh
Fresh grads?
grad from school.
Oh, yes, I know.
So anything in the financial sector would be interesting for me, to be honest.
Okay.
So that's it, pretty much.
I think you manage it all. Joining the banking sector nowadays, it has a lot of privilege due to the instability of the economics or in the market itself and the war and whatever. The banking sector, it will be the most sustainable and stable job opportunity nowadays. Because any banking sector is governed by the Central Bank of Egypt, and this gives comfort and sustainability and insurance to any employee that he can ensure that he will have a stable job. This is one thing. The another thing that it will you as an employee in any bank, you will be invest or contribute to the economics, so directly or indirectly. Even if you are working as a frontliner or a backliner opportunity or job, you will have an opportunity to work or to contribute to the general economy. As Noor said, that whenever you will have different career opportunities within the banking sector, and most of the thoughts of joining the banking sector is like you will join the bank as a teller. Whenever we ask anyone, what do you know about the jobs in the banking sector? It's always give them the opportunity that the branches idea. But this is the frontliner. Aside from the branches, there is a lot of opportunities. Yani if you are graduated from legal, you will have an opportunity within the bank. If you are graduated from engineering or digital marketing, you will have an opportunity within the bank. The bank is have a lot of mechanism. They have a lot of departments, legal departments, and will go through it in details. What is the different departments within the bank? Whenever you are graduated with a different major, you will have your opportunity within the banking sector. Do you know recently that Crédit Agricole is being recognized as one of the top employer? Do you know anyone this certificate, top employer certificate? No, nothing. No one knows about it. But let me give you an insight about top employer. Recently, Crédit Agricole Egypt had been certified last year as a top employer, one of the top employer institutions for 2025 and 2026. Why this certificate has been awarded to Crédit Agricole? Top employer is international and global certificates that certify the bank that he has the best HR practices. The HR practice is different. It covers three or more than three domains, which is the learning and development, the sustainability or the wellness, the talent acquisition, and finally the engagement and the employee engagement. This makes sure that we, as a bank, we have the best practices ever in these three pillars. But will be an edge for Crédit Agricole or edge for you as a graduate or Gen Z's graduate to join an institution that has a solid HR practice within the different pillars across the HR functions. As you see, all our communication or label has been certified with these two red labels. That's the 25 awards and the 26. Speaking about the key departments, I need by your engagement. What do you think, or what do you know about the different departments that any bank, not Crédit Agricole in specific, could have? I need engagement. I need the people to talk. The newcomers. Omar? Yes. Okay.
Okay, so I guess that a bank would need a marketing department, of course. It would need a finance department, loan officers, but you would also need people who manage the money, because in the
In
fractional
what way? Managing the money in terms of
Okay.
In what way?
well, okay, in the fractional reserve system, money with commercial banks is created via loans, where they create a deposit into somebody's account from the central bank. But then there's also the central bank issuing new currency. So we have two modes of issuing new currency. So we would need somebody who knows the economy of the country well to know when to give out loans or when to set the interest rate or what to do if the central bank has, for example, another devaluation. What would happen?
This is
then?
regarding, this is, yes, what we're talking about. But it's not in the retail, it's
Yeah.
in the investment.
Exactly.
We have a prediction about the economics, the upcoming economics, based on the global economic change that is currently happening. That like the recent war that is happening now. But this is give us the prediction where the economy is going through.
Exactly.
Yes, no.
You need someone to manage the database of the customers.
Yes.
Not only that, but the database of literally everything in the bank, from branches to customers.
Yes, but I will tell you, I will shape it in another word. The banking sector has two arms, the frontliner and the backdoor kitchen. Anything that you see it up front, it has a blackout or a backdoor to the frontliner. Yes, no.
I believe I'm talking about the backdoor work.
Yes, ma. That's why I'm telling you more about it. Most of you see as the banking sector, whenever I ask you what opportunities, and was very clear in our employment fair that we used to have with you. When we ask you what opportunities do you need to join in the banking sector, you yourself don't know. Teller, customer service, all what you have in your mind that the bank is only operating under the teller or the customer service. But actually, in order the teller and the customer service to operate well, it needs a huge army backstage and in the back office, which is operating and which facilitates the frontliner to meet you as a client and to give you the proper services in time. As you said, it's right. But let me kind of give you a brief about the different departments in the banking sector, and because it will be very, very interesting as recruiter or as an HR, when we meet like a fresh grad, he would know what he needs to apply. He needs his qualification and where he can invest in his qualification. The jobs in any banks, it has two arms, as I said. Frontliner, which is the teller, the customer service, the people who will meet you in any branch. But in the back office, as I told you, whenever you are graduated from any major, you will have your place. If you are graduated from IT, you will have your place. If you are having graduated from the marketing, you will have your place. We have a governance functions, which is controlling all this, like the legal, the audit, the compliance. This is the governed functions that control the whole process of the mechanism. But as well as we have the supporting functions, which is the HR, the IT. This is supporting function. We are supporting you as an internal customer, or us as a staff, and you as an external applicant. And of course, we have the frontliner. Do you know anything about the corporate banking?
Corporate, you mean companies? Company
Yes.
related?
Yes, in what way? In ways.
Funds?
Yes.
Maybe loans too?
Yes. What else? I will tell you.
I'll let Omar continue.
Okay.
Maybe merger and acquisition.
Managing acquisition.
Merger and acquisition, which is a part of investment banking, where a bank could help a company raise its seed round, and maybe when it's acquired by another company, they could also profit from that. Or they could either do private equity, where they manage other people's finances for them.
This is in regards to the investment department or the
Yeah.
capital market.
Yeah.
This is لا, يعني this is right,
Okay.
but this is related to the investment banking and
Okay.
to the capital market. As I told you, they have the actual provision. يعني, according to the changes that happen in the economy, they forecast that nowadays there will be changes in the dollar rate.
Of course, that's in markets, but I'm talking about private equity or investment banking in the sense of there is a startup that wants funding, it wants a seed round. So the bank could either invest or give a loan to that company. And if it invests, in return, it gets a share of that company. So later on, when it does something called a merger and acquisition, if it's sold or if it then raises something called a Series B or does an IPO, which is an initial public offering on the stock market, the bank would be treated as a venture capital fund where it's able to profit from that. Or the loan itself would then it would just be said that, hey, Crédit Agricole backed this company.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. Because why it's back this company, because the company has the asset enough, the strong asset enough to be backed by the bank, or to be capitalized on the bank, or to have a loan from the bank. As Noor said, and excuse me, you were having a comment. Yes, you. Yes, I'm hearing. What's your name?
My name is Amir.
Hi, Amir. تفضل.
Okay, so I was about to say the same thing that Omar said, but I would also add that, the bank is heading to
تحب تيجينا في الظل؟
Okay, يا ريت.
تعال. أحسن كده صح؟
أحسن بكتير.
طيب تمام.
So what I've known so far is that also not only do they give loans to companies and other that, not just raising funds, but also accelerating growth. So for example, I want to start a business. I go to the bank with a proposition. Hello, bank. My name is Amir. I want to open this company, and I'm seeking X amount of Egyptian pounds to start this up. The bank agrees, and
As a startup company, you mean?
Yes, and not also a startup, but also existing businesses. They want to make an expansion,
Yes.
and it's also pretty relevant to construction companies. So when we see companies like real estate developers, for example, they built a new compound. Instead of using their own cash, they can go to the bank and say, hello, can we borrow this amount of cash to basically build this new compound? And whenever they sell, there's also this kind of thing where like, you will not pay me, you will pay the bank instead. Whereas like when people want to pay in the settlements or installments.
But yes, you are right. And this is what the corporate is for. Corporate is, as you said, it's related to the corporate, not the individuals. We have the proximity banking, which is related to the individuals, and the corporate, which is related to institutions. And we have different sector. As you said, we have real estate, we have tourism, we have a different sector that is, we as a bank, we are lending these companies in order to make profits, and then they can have a growth in their business. But as well as the bank should take the necessary conditions in order to guarantee that precautions and as well as the profile of the company, the reputation of the company, the portfolio of the company. This is all will add value to any decision maker to have to the risk department. And we did not talk about the risk department. We have the risk department. What's the risk department? It is calculated. After all this giving data, the risk department have this analysis. Yes, honest, no.
It evaluates the percentage of the risk the bank is taking.
Yes, based on what, Noor? Yani it is calculating the risk based on what? And if you are a company and I'm a bank, and you are presenting to have a loan from Crédit Agricole, on which basics we are calculating the risk to your company?
The income of the expected income of the potential project.
Okay. The business case presented, yeah. The business case.
Yes, exactly. The maybe the salaries that are expected too,
Okay.
I believe.
Yes.
Uh,
All right. Okay. Okay. Well,
I just I have one question. هو مش الريسك اناليسيس اسمه due diligence؟
yes, it's part of the risk.
اسمه due diligence؟
Due diligence.
صح؟
Yes.
تمام ماشي.
Yes, due diligence. As you all said, this is correct. We don't have a wrong answer and we don't have a right answer. What you have just mentioned is all correct, but we need to move fast to the activities and why you know now what's the banking sector and what's the difference department within the banking sector. Let's give a quick focus on Crédit Agricole and the activities that we have in Crédit Agricole. As I told you that we do have a lot of activities within the banking within Crédit Agricole, which is engaging, motivates the staff and engaging our staff to join or to maintain a healthy work environment. That we do have several activities during Ramadan, during focus group, and furthermore, as in branding and talent acquisition, we have several activities that we do have participate in the multiple of employment fairs, and this is to engage between us and you as a junior graduate. More and above, last year we have, within the coming last year, we do have a lot of summer training opportunities given to the UFE, and you all knows about it during our internship program of Aspire, which is like we engage like more than 600 junior graduate to join the banking sector, and they have rotated around different opportunities, and this is give us the opportunity to know about the banking sector and Crédit Agricole in Egypt. I think I'm covered now with all the data. I hope it was a good insight information the banking sector and Crédit Agricole as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Maybe I have a question for you.
Yes,
in
of
order for our young public to understand your job in a quantitative perspective. Nowadays, how many jobs do you offer to young students?
Nowadays, our main focus is the junior stuff, and this is will give us our core and main interested. That's why we are always giving opportunities to the employment fair that we are joining. Every activities we go for the recruitment, it's building. We are building to have our foundation from the fresh grad, and the internal mobility goes around to be promoted and to be developing from within.